We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Miami Marlins. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Pablo Lopez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
At the plate, Corey Ray, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Still shirt sleeve weather tonight. 78 degrees here at game time. This is pulled into right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
The shortstop, Brock Holt.
Next for Milwaukee, Brock Holt, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit the nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. What a way to get it out. 2 gone now. That was exceptional. Digging in now for the Brewers, Omar Narvaez. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here comes the first pitch. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Racing back the right fielder. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
So here's Avisail Garcia.
The left fielder, number 24.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Garcia, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a 9-year Major League vet. And now a pitch on the way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Now a ball lined softly down the left field line, but this will be a foul ball. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's 2-0 Milwaukee. Freddie Peralta is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
So coming to the plate, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Isan Diaz.
Into the box now, Isan Diaz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1. In the air now, out to left. Garcia on the run. He's through first and hustling for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Cooper.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Cooper tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. 1 out and a runner on second base. Breaking ball called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
So now to the plate, Corey Dickerson. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fastball well outside.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Two balls and a strike. And this one's in the dirt. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Brian.
Now at the plate, Brian Anderson. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
Diaz at second. Dickerson on at first with 2 down. And he takes this one high, 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now, 1-2.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Down the left field line and deep, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Marlins strand a pair. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's Eric Sogard. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, number 12, Justin Smoke.
So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Center fielder going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here off the bat of Justin Smoke. Number 196 for his career. And the Brewers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Standing in now, Tyrone Taylor.
Number 15.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the second out. Striding in, Freddie Peralta, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 to the Brewers pitcher. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. But the Brewers tack on, courtesy of this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 3-0 Milwaukee. Stepping up to the plate, Jorge Alfaro, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a pop-up now. Holt waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Miguel.
Stepping into the box, Miguel Rojas. First offering on its way. Fouled away. The 0-1 pitch.
1-1. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-1 to the Marlins middle infielder. Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
It's a grinder, AB. 3-2 changeup, and he's able to stay back and drive it for a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
Into the box, Harold Ramirez, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Comes set, and the 0-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Ramirez, a 25-year-old. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. This is foul right side. The next 1-2 pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
In now, Pablo Lopez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. 2 out with the man at first. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Marlins leave one. Still down 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Corey Ray, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
The 0-1 pitch. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. He's got it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Striding into the box, Brock Holt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Now batting. Catcher.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Omar Narvaez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Ground ball foul down the left side. The 1-1 home. Ripped down the first base line. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs or hits here as the error turns out to be unimportant. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Brewers 3 and the Marlins nothing.
Welcome back as the Marlins look to get the offense going in the third, and this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Barehanded at his knees. What a play. Coming to the plate now, Isan Diaz. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Here it comes. Hit in the air out to left. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away.
He obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Stepping in now, Garrett Cooper, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little two-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force-feed something the other way.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 1-2. Shoots this one over to first. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. And he is in there.
Well, a part of me wants to applaud him for staying with it and making the throw, but after he bobbled, he should have just eaten the ball and lived to fight another day. As it is, he gets tagged with an error, and a man is on base.
At the plate now, Corey Dickerson. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Now the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Taylor is there, 2 down. Now at the plate, Ryan Anderson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And Smoke will take this one over to the bag, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. All set for the start of the fourth. So digging in now, Keston Hiura. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Their count now at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the game, and the Brewers have moved to a 4-1 lead. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
So here is Avisail Garcia. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. First time up, he went down looking. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
At the plate, Eric Sogard. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he fouls this one off. 4 runs, 4 hits, 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Here's Justin Smoke now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
1-1.
Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Brewers tack on, courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-1 Milwaukee. Up next from Miami, Jorge Alfaro. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Miguel Rojas. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Harold Ramirez, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Lifted in the air out to right. Taylor is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Harold Ramirez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Oh, he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Count it 3-2.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. A bouncer to the left side, reined in. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Digging in, Tyrone Taylor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Tyrone Taylor.
First pitch of the at-bat. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Two and two. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
And that'll get down for a base hit. He'll get it into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you could even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with a bat in his hands.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Jose Arena, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 62, Jose.
So now to the plate, Freddie Peralta. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And there's one down now. Coming to the plate now, Corey Ray. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Corey Ray.
He's set, now the pitch.
That's the ball.
The 1-0.
Hey. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
The 1-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Got him looking with the fastball, as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head, because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Here's Brock Holt now.
In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes to third, and it's too late as he's in there.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring, an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
The 1-0 home. Line drive to left. Dickerson
Is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Brewers strand one as they hold on to a 4-1 lead.
Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just one hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Birdie, 30 years of age. He was taken in the 18th round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Jonathan Villar. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is on the outside corner for strike one. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball two.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
In there on the inside corner. Don't know that he liked it, but it's a full count now. 3-2. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Number 29 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. Into the box now, Isan Diaz, as he'll take a look at ball one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. That's wide. 2-0. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
3-0 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Here it comes, the 3-0.
Hey!
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The 3-2 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Into the box, Garrett Cooper, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. From the stretch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
The 0-1 delivery.
Ball 1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-1. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. And they put the tag on him for the out, but meanwhile both runners are able to move up a base.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
So striding forward now, Corey Dickerson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Hard hit to first. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
The 2-1 home. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Marlins get 1 here on a couple of hits. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Brewers 4 and the Marlins 2. Drew Steckenrider takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 71, Drew Steckenrider.
Ready once again, Omar Narvaez. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. First offering on its way. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Steckenrider is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild.
Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
The 1-2. In the air to straightaway right. Ramirez is there, one away. Keston Hiura will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, no balls and a strike. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
In now, Avisail Garcia. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Fouled off. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Into the box, Eric Sogard. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leads 1 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, Jorge Alfaro. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
This is when you start to lose your mind a little bit. You know you're in a slump as you walk to the plate. You finally do something good and barrel something up, and it's right at somebody.
Sent on the ground out to second. And there's 1 away. At the plate, Miguel Rojas. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way.
Nope, that's inside.
1 out, nobody on. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
The batter, the right fielder, Harold.
stepping in and ready for another shot, Harold Ramirez. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. From the belt, kicks and deals. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. Bounce to first. Scooped up. Holt for 1. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first. Matt Kemp will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
He's hitting for the Marlins. Number 27, Matt Kemp.
Lays off 1-0. Now a throw over to first, back in standing. 2 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. And he takes a cold strike 1.
That's
2-1.
2-1.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and that's in there. Base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knob.
To the plate now, Jonathan Villar. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Runners on first and third, 2 away. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2 pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 2-2 offering, and a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. They trail it here 4-2. Brandon Kinsler is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 20, Brandon Kinsler.
Ready for another chance? Justin Smoke. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Number 12, Justin Smoke.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
At the plate now, Tyrone Taylor fielded cleanly. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Christian
Your
Yelich
attention, please.
will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 22, Christian Yelich.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
2 strikes.
One and two for Christian Yelich.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
The 1-2 is taken down and in for a ball.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Now here it comes.
Full count. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. Career homer number 149. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Now batting, the center fielder, Corey.
Into the box now, Corey Ray, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home.
Ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and chopped down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Brock Holt would be next. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. VR will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Brewers tack on, courtesy of this solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's now 5-2 Milwaukee. Brent Suter gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
number 35, Brent Suter.
Standing in, Isan Diaz. It was a walk in his last trip.
The second baseman, Isan.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Ray. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now at the plate, Garrett Cooper. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And he takes a called strike 2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, look at the dive. Hey now.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make a throw, and of course, he did that too.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Corey Dickerson. His career numbers against this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
2-0 now. This is pulled into right. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit to short. He's got it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for Miami. And the deficit remains 5-2. Stephen Tarpley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 37.
Now to the plate, Brock Holt. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Brock Holt.
Pitch on the way.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So striding in, Omar Narvaez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a ball.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
He pulls this one into right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Standing in now, Keston Hiura, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. The 1-0 delivery. That's inside. 2-0.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Stepping into the box, Avisail Garcia. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. A ball and a strike. To 1-2 now. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Brewers strand 1. They're still out in front, 5-2. Corey Knebel is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 46, Corey Knebel.
At the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
The catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Knebel, a native Texan who was selected in the 1st round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
0-1 count and the pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Hit hard on the ground to 3rd. Sogard has it, and that's the first out. Stepping up now, Miguel Rojas. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Both teams with 8 hits in this one.
And it's fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
The pitch. And a fastball. Blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Stepping in now, Harold Ramirez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
This guy uses that 2-seamer to set up his other pitches. 2-seamer in, breaking ball away.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Miami down in order. They trail 5-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Yimi Garcia will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Matt Joyce will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Now batting, Eric Sogard. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And no one will track it down. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Justin Smoke will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Comes set with the 0-1. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
So now to the plate, Tyrone Taylor, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
Whoa, that counts. Get him down now.
Fouled away. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Ryan Braun will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Braun, a California-born ball player. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
(3-0), here it is. High in the air down the right field line. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Josh Hader comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 71, Josh Hader.
Leading off the inning, Matt Joyce, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Two and 2. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind you.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
The center fielder, Jonathan.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball left outside.
A runner at first with no outs here. 2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
3-0 to him now.
And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he fouls this one off. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
So stepping in, Isan Diaz. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
None out, runners at first and second. Up top, it's 2-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
I'm not going to lie, I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
The 2-1 home. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
Wow, how quickly things change. The possible winning run has gone from in the hole to on deck to at the plate. Things have gotten a lot more interesting here in a hurry.
Settling in now, Garrett Cooper. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Ray waits on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they'll get one back with the sac fly as it's now a 5-3 ball game.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami,
Corey Dickerson.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
The 0-1 on its way. In the dirt here. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
Second and third here, 1 man out. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
3-1 to the Marlins left fielder.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the payoff pitch home is a called strike 3 on the corner.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. One and 0. Here it is.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 2-0. I'm no pitching coach, but it doesn't look like he's finishing his pitches here. That misses high, ball 3.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-0 pitch. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. Miami down to their last strike, and he misses, ball 4.
And this is the right move here with first base open. Take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Ready now, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Yeah, he does surrender 1 run, so it wasn't a flawless performance. But in this game, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be good enough to win, and he was.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Milwaukee Brewers get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Number 29 earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Pablo Lopez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Josh Hader records the save, his 13th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching